Jaguars and the Commanders, and it comes your way. Next.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. On third down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So 2-3. Looking to throw. Randolph. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They run it with Mason, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commander. So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big third down play coming up for this defense. They'll run with Etienne. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get... This defense has been on their heels thus far on this drive. It's been a long one, and now they're forced to defend a 1st and goal as we get back to the action. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
One more time with Etienne. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside. Lawrence now off the bootleg. And he wisely will throw that one away.
seen from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguar. Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. A pass there over the middle to start things out. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Randolph. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Randolph. This is brought in by Gibson. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down. They'll look to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, you left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. A potential turning point in a 1-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck. Third quarter, 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop? They'll set up the screen for Gibson. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So here's the deal, red zone situation, but it's 3rd down and 3, so a huge play forthcoming. Looking to throw, Randolph, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On second down, Lawrence completes it again to Gage. And the Jags are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, maybe by about a yard. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. First and goal in the red zone. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. One more time with Gibson. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. And fourth quarter, tight spot here. Kicking team down by 3, going for the onside kick. And this will be recovered by Washington, and that... Well, CD always a little...
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll keep...
A man who played his college ball here in the Volunteer State in Memphis, Antonio Gibson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
To throw on 2nd down, Randolph. Short throw to Smith. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. We'll get an injury stoppage, and it appears to be the wideout, Jahan Dotson. He's the one shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That looks like there's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and on 1st and 10, Smith. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To the air again, Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Geno. And this is going to be incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sanders' kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first. The Commander's going to bring out the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it here's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as he's able to... from the red zone now. Smith. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 5.
Second down and 5 yards to go.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From the 50, it's Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
So the defense are able to force their first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Randolph. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good. On 3rd down, Raymond. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now is it... They'll run on 1st down. Raymond. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Raymond. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll be watching Devin Bush. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Commanders and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next.
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10, ball at the 19.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jonathan Allen, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. On 1st down, Raymond. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Randolph. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
The Commander's going to bring out the field goal unit.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So golden field position.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up.
Going right back to Fant. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1.
A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he will not be denied. Into the end. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Raymond. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down. Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run on 1st down. Raymond, no dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive,
it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Loss of 1 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Randolph. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's in.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. To throw on third down. Randolph. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shot. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. And he is out. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking to throw on second down. Randolph. Touchdown! Owen Smith. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. On third down, Randolph. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this play comes to a halt at the... Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain an 11-point spread. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a...
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And we drop you back into the action. The field goal unit on here in the fourth quarter. And this one is... And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
It's week 7 of the NFL. And up next is Jamel Dean. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Commanders and the Buccaneers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7 as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Still nothing here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So in the early going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Randolph. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Down the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
A 41-yard punt. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone.
Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lance going to throw. And he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1.
At the Commanders' 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Let's go.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a bunch.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
To throw, it's Lance.
This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet. So on fourth down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A field goal attempt would be 57 yards from here, so this is a spot on the field where you see this. The offense decides, and they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It would. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
And Lance now to throw.
And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up.
Now Lance.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
7-yard line.
Throwing now is Lance. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Shotgun now for Lance.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
Now Lance again.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. On second down, Raymond. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, Randolph. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. That one caught by Gibson.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
from the gun. Randolph. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20.
Ready? Ready.
Lance now on 1st down.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Lance.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fulton. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Short throw to Smith.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw. And he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 40.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. Back to throw.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll look to throw.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
But they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. We all just got a heck of a show, Carter. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
It's Madden NFL.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Nope.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Randolph.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Here
we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Again, Fields.
That's complete right around the 8.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this one in for a Bears. It's a quarterback sneak.
And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down at least.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff looking right. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
To throw on 2nd down, Randolph.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed it.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
On 2nd down now, Raymond, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Raymond. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take... First down, Raymond, and they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Randolph. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3, but I guess they're thinking... Here we go. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And the 39th. On first down, Randolph. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisk. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. You talk about this Washington defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. The Giants had 8-3 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll drop to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. The ball comes out, and it's Washington that scoops it up.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. Following the fumble recovery, handoff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back, because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going right back to Dodson. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off-play action. Randolph. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Was trying to find Jahan Dotson, but it'll be second down. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Randolph. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Kamara up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete to Kelly. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. And they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Quick throw complete. And he is going to lose yardage here from back at the 3 now. This is third and goal. Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces fourth and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Randolph. He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw on second down. Randolph. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Commanders 10.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll throw now on the final play. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? And which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. From the gun on third down, Randolph. Short throw to Smith. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Just for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. Up the middle they go. Raymond takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on second down, Randolph. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we just talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Operating from the gun, Randolph. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Raymond. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Operating from the gun. Randolph. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go play action here on first down.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young,
he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Kelly. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Back to throw here. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Randolph. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to to put this one in the win column. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire
It's week 14 of the...
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch. From the red zone now, Prescott tosses the out route here to Gallup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. To throw is Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Washington. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you'd have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night?
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdowns. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the gun on 3rd down. Randolph. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's Howe with another throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Howell.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Now Howell.
And he rifles one incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Howell looking to throw again.
Smith catches left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
This will be caught at about the 5. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1 yard line.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. And Howell will throw it.
And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Randolph got this complete to Jahan Dotson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35, here's second down at a yard. Looking to throw. Randolph, quick slant, Dotson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
47-yard line.
Off play action. Randolph. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And room there to work it inside the 25. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they...
And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
They go play action here on first down.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They're going to look to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he is going to have the Giants first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On play action, they'll throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
They'll look to throw again. Complete to Kelly. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways. Call this one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Randolph. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Raymond. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Randolph. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson from 8 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Kellum. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Giants. Christian Watson, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. Off play action. Randolph. Throw out wide is incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is caught from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here.
Incomplete. And so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter is a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fielded just inside the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
19, target. Check.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Patrick Ricard there to make the grab. And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And McPherson set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
They're on 16-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a give, right side. Raymond. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Randolph. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run on 1st down. Raymond. And he gets it down to the 32. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they could do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Oh, were the Giants able to recover? Yes. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Room to maneuver at the 35. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Deonte Banks with it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now this one was tight end out on the right side. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, Randolph throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete
blitz coming, and down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
And this is going to work. It's caught.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Looking to throw. Randolph. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete to number 88. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
47-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're